What is up, everyone? Welcome to Hersheypark. We are here for their first ever Dark Knight event. We are huge Batman fans.
So excited.
Beyond excited to see this. This is good.
They don't own the rights to that.
Dang it! All right, take two. We're here for Hersheypark Dark Nights, unrelated to the Dark Knight. We're here to experience some mazes, some scare zones. It's gonna be a good night, but first, let's head on into the Chocolatier restaurant for a fantastic lunch. All right, we're seated. Here is the menu. Brian, so you've eaten here before, so what can we expect?
So I'm pretty sure every single item on the menu is infused with chocolate somehow.
That's insane.
They have a barbecue chocolate sauce, which sounds disgusting, but it works. Like,
Wow.
it is. I had a burger here. Oh,
Excellent.
one of the best burgers on my life.
Well, we just ordered this here, the Ferris wheel sampler for everybody, and it literally comes in a Ferris wheel, so I'm very excited.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, who wants some food? Oh, it doesn't actually rotate. What do we even have here? Pretzel bites, chicken tenders, that dip, and then wings, and then mozzarella bites, and then these folks all order drinks, and they all have chocolate in them. Sarah, don't talk with your mouth full.
Okay, well this one is caramel, this one is chocolate, and that one is Reese's peanut butter cup.
That's what I said the first time.
All right, so this is the Chocolate Town burger. That is chocolate-infused bacon on it. Your burger has a Reese's cup on it. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. The pasta's literally black.
It's black pasta.
What?
Wow, I'm literally gonna throw up. This looks amazing, but I'm so full. Sarah,
I can't.
I am not gonna be able to finish this.
I'm disgusted watching you.
I'm disgusted being me.
I feel like I have gained 10 pounds.
I absolutely
gain 10 pounds.
That was so good. Highly recommend it at some point. I mean, we've been to Hersheypark, what, like 4 or 5 times this year
never
alone?
had it before.
So, no, this was absolutely worth our time. But this is gonna be a good day. Jen, you got a very important milestone coming up.
Yes! 100, Sky Rush.
Okay, but we have to do a couple more first, right? You're at what, 96 or something?
Yeah, I have to do Comet, Coco Cruiser, and
so
Laugh Track.
beyond excited to get on a spinning coaster after just eating all that food. All right, let's do it. There they go.
You know, I've waited in line for this like 3 times and never once have I actually got it on. There
Wow.
wasn't enough room for me on that one.
Wow. Wait, they're still going. They're still going. It's a 3-lap special. Hi. All right, to compensate for the fact that we just waited in line for a kiddie coaster, Fahrenheit has no line, which is like incredible. This thing always has like a full queue. I know, it is always just way slammed. Tyler just pointed this out. They never swapped out the picture of the restraints. Still have the old restraints on here. Fahrenheit is great, and none of us puked, so
That's a win.
You know what?
so far so good.
Yeah, that was a huge W right there. Thank you so much.
Excellent. And Tyler, you noticed something when we were riding.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys did, but Wildcat Station, it looks like they're either like completely rebuilding it or they're tearing it down. It's just like all the way down to the studs. It looks like it's either new wood or it's or they're doing something.
See, when we were going through the inversions, like I was looking at the track, but the
I was
track is
graying
the
out
same.
the
It's
whole
still there.
time. I was graying out like
I was
the
graying
whole
out
time.
too.
You know what? I bet there's really more coming.
There's so much more coming. Could you see anything during that ride?
No, I completely gray out after the first inversion, and I don't remember any of the rest of it.
In case any of you guys missed it, Wildcat is gone now, and they put out the cars with freaking skeletons in it. That is so awesome. It's like a little graveyard.
Oh my gosh. They just completely torn down so much of Wildcat Station area. That's crazy looking. There's also a cat at Wildcat. This right here is a dumpster. There's just tons of stuff in it. Wow. This is just crazy to see. And of course, the Wildcat sign here from the entrance is gone. Blocked off. We're here on its last operating day, so we wrote it, and now we just wait to see what comes next. You can see some orange flags over there for markers right in front of the Wildcat area, and there's a couple more over there towards the station. So it makes me think that either they're doing some big renovations to this area in terms of like the exit ramp, which is like what used to be there, or they're actually going to be like putting in like a section of the ride that goes over there. I don't know, but it's tough because you normally get the best views of this thing from the queue, and the queue is obviously closed off, but it looks like they're doing something over there as well.
All right, guys, what are the odds that they are teasing the new color schemes here with these Sherwin-Williams ads? I don't know which one you like best. So we don't know for sure when this like new Wildcat makeover is gonna be coming to fruition, although I'm gonna put my bets on 2024. I don't know, what do you guys think, 2023?
I hope 2023, that would be ideal. The history and the nostalgia, first GCI, it's a shame.
Yeah, but like, it's ass.
It's a shame.
I don't agree with that, Brian.
It's a shame that it didn't get closed sooner.
Oh!
It's garbage.
Next we're doing laugh track for Jen's, what is it, 98th credit now?
97. No,
98.
98.
98. And what makes this actually pretty cool is it's completely in the dark, so they take away all of the lights and everything that are usually in there, so pitch dark
This
ride.
should be cool. It might make it...
I've done it before, it's really good.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to try this. So laugh track is completely in the dark. That's pretty cool.
Other than that, though,
It's about the same. It's still really tame.
It's underwhelming.
It's very underwhelming.
I don't think we spun until the last little
Yeah. And it's not even like against that model. Like we've done other models that spin a lot more, and I know that weight has something to do with it, but I don't know, this one has always felt
Did you guys
on the
laugh?
tamer side.
No.
You didn't laugh on the track?
No. I might prefer the lights on still. It's just a lot.
I think I do too.
The clown
It's cool.
noises in the dark were freaking creepy, though.
So for dark nights, you do have to have a wristband to access some of the mazes, and what you can do is you can get them online, or you can get them in the park at some of these kiosks that are right here. In this case, this one is located right next to Laugh Track, and it's actually a super easy and convenient system. Heading over to Lightning Racer. This is one of the scare zones. They already have a bunch of fog up. I don't think any of the scare actors have come out yet.
It smells so good.
It does smell good. Because it's Hersheypark. It has to. When I say Lightning Racer is a walk-on, I cannot emphasize this enough. I literally mean we're the only ones in this station. Guys on this side, girls on that side.
In keeping with the trend of doing all of the low-tier rides at the park, what are we gonna do now?
Wild Mouse, because Lightning Racer big broke.
It big broke, so yeah, I guess, why even do Sky Rush and Storm Runner?
Because it's on the other side of the park, and we're already here.
I guess we're just hanging here tonight.
Look, there's a rainbow over the water ride. That's so pretty. Comet barely has a line, and Jen is sacrificing Sky Speed, now her 99th coaster.
No! It's my 100th coaster!
So you've just now all of a sudden ridden Comet?
I think I rode it with my dad.
She thinks she rode it with her
Do I
dad.
have to ride it? No. I don't want to.
Where's Sky Rush? I can't see it. Oh, wait, there it is. Not one, not two, but like 3 or 4 rides on Sky Rush later. Jen, it was 100. Did it deliver?
It did deliver. I still think I prefer i305, but it was very close. It's so good.
How was that first drop? Just like ridiculous, right?
Ridiculous. I don't know how people put their hands up the whole entire ride. Like
We put it on a wing
couldn't do
seat,
it. It's
obviously.
Pretty hard.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, and there's like no lateral support, so your whole body's like, whoa!
Yeah, like I couldn't sit straight. I just kept like, my body was just going all over the place.
I actually sat next to, on one of the rides, sat next to a girl. It was like her first time ever riding, and she was pretty young. And I was like, dang, like this is a hell of a ride to be riding at the stage.
Darkness has fallen, and this entire pathway is caked in fog. Oh my gosh. This is one of the park's scare zones. We haven't seen any actors yet. I'm sure they're around here somewhere, but it is very, very foggy in here.
I'm your host this evening, Professor Darkstone, and you will be seeing many, many of my fabled creatures here tonight.
but this is less of a maze and more of like a haunted kind of walkthrough.
Oh my god!
Dude! Yes! The Bushman! Alright, house number 1. I didn't think it really felt like a house at all.
It wasn't really a house. We were in. I don't even know if we were inside.
No, not at all.
It was the paths of the park, essentially.
It was pretty clever use of space. I'll definitely give them that. And they nailed the atmosphere because it was just so foggy. They had very cool lighting. And so you really felt like you were just out kind of like all by yourself, which was pretty neat.
The one thing that was interesting that I'm not used to is I didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
Times where I didn't know where to go, and usually it's very clear like where to go. And I think we like had to have someone point us where to go, like at least once or twice.
I thought scares were on the lighter side.
The one at the end scared me.
The Bushman. He was hiding. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. But next one up is the haunted coal mine. Such a cool effect. Wow.
Oh my god.
That was probably the scariest thing ever. Coming out in this pouring rain.
Alright, we just got out of the haunted coal mine. We ran and found shelter, but that was a wildly impressive house.
Amazing.
Yeah, those effects were awesome.
Yeah,
I would
very
put that
good
on Horror
job.
Nights level, honestly. Like I was that impressed. Right?
Yeah, I think it could have used some more scare actors personally. That was
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but like
It's the first year though. They
Yes.
might not have that many.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for being a first year event, like that house was really good. Like, I mean, we literally were at King of Dominions yesterday talking about how their new house like was not that great, and like
Yeah.
that was so well done.
Yeah, the effect where it looked like everything was underwater and
I
there
love
were
that
scared
effect.
actors hiding underneath them and popping
Yeah.
out. I was
And
like,
some
that's
really cool
brilliant.
set pieces with like effects. It had like that pre-show where you're like in an elevator, which was the beginning was weird because it's like we're going down and it was like we can look up and see the ceiling. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they
and-
tried with the lighting to make
yeah,
it look like
but then like they opened the doors and then you're like we came in through the left and then they closed the door. You go through the elevator and then the door opens and now it's to the right and we're like,
I don't understand how that works.
that was
And
weird.
the wall was like rocky. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
straight up door. Like
It was, I don't know how they did that, but I thought they did a very, very nice job with that house. Rain stopped, but all the coasters are still currently down. Look at this, Jolly Rancher Remix at night. Looks awesome. Yeah, I imagine everything will be reopening back shortly, but we're gonna go and try and knock out the other two houses and then do some other rides later. LOL, never mind. We just saw a test launch, so we're gonna go ride.
We're back.
We're the first ones in line. And I think they said that they're only gonna send like a couple trains or something before they're actually done for the night. So they literally only sent one train.
Literally, we got like
'Cause-
the actual last ride.
Yeah, I guess they reopened it for one more ride because it was down for the rain. And so
They were very firm. They're like, this is the only train we're sending. We're
they're like,
all right.
get in line. So we're like, okay.
Yep,
So
they're closed over here too.
yeah, so no Jolly Rancher Remix for us. But that's okay. So they're keeping the mazes open for another hour.
I
So
guess we should do
that's
it.
good. But no, this was awesome. This was a great night ride because of the fog.
You literally were flying through the fog.
It was really, really cool. Like, you're diving down after the drop, and then you just get this grand vista overlook of everything, and you're
So
like,
that drop was like seriously dark.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, we're going into
That
the
was
abyss.
very, very cool. So, sucks we won't be getting a Skyway tonight, right? But that's okay. Honestly, that I was really
That
glad
was
we
really
got on
good.
that. That's a cool effect. All right, we just did the descent, which is themed to basically like a sewer area.
Yeah, something like that. There was like a little pre-show with a woman screaming about her dead husband, and she had some kind of like prism thing. I guess she was like looking through.
it was like
right?
really well acted though. Like they
Yeah, it was
did
pretty
It was
good.
very
I
atmospheric.
really love the pre-shows that they're doing with these houses. They're kind of like
Yeah,
set
that's
the
pretty
mood.
unique. A lot of places don't do that.
Right.
But the other thing that's nice, and I don't know if it's like necessarily like a good or bad thing, but there's not a lot of people here, so you're not conga lining through. So
Yeah.
you're really with
Yeah.
your group.
You're going at your own
Yeah.
pace.
it's like
Yeah,
your own-
and all
they,
the
they
stairs are
reset
for you.
up for you. So
Yeah.
you get every scare in these mazes for sure.
But
I
yeah,
definitely appreciate
I was
that.
like, the way it was lit, like it's so foggy and so disorienting that it was like, even if I didn't get that scared by the scare actors, like I was like freaking out waiting for something to happen
Yeah,
the
the
whole time.
anticipation's pretty good in these
But
things.
the main girl was so good. At one point, she was on like a bungee thing, and she came like flying forward at us, like and I was like, no.
We are now behind the laugh track building. Where is this one?
I don't know. This is kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
My sweet and new puppets.
To the oddities with you. Oh my god, no! Ah, oh my gosh! I'm too skittish for this. Up into the inferno we go. Which one of you is real? I know one of you is! I knew it!
I liked that one a lot. That was really cool.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
incredible here. I was so impressed.
Yeah.
I just can't believe after all this time, I still cannot handle being not surrounded by people in one of these. You would get like because I was holding the camera and you'd get a couple people feet in front of me and I'd freak out. I'm like, no. I'm not a big brave girl yet. I can't do it.
We are the only ones on this pathway. This is such a big difference from King's Dominion yesterday where it was such a zoo.
Should we wait for this?
Yeah, probably. Stare into the camera.
This is the longest announcement I've ever heard.
Oh my god!
All right, I think this is the end.
What? How is this still going?
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
Great.
That does it for our evening. Well, that concludes our evening here at Hersheypark for Dark Nights. And I gotta say, for their first ever time doing this, I was pretty impressed. I thought they did a really nice job.
I was definitely a little disappointed about the lack of Batman, but
I mean,
what the heck?
it happens. You know what? So, you know what? We'll come back next year, and maybe they'll have gotten the hint. You know, there'll be more of that every
I
year.
am Batman.
You are not Batman.
I am.
The four houses I thought were pretty solid. You know, some obviously better than others, but they had a lot of really cool effects everywhere with like all the different fog and lighting.
This is like the second haunt event that I've done that was in its first year. The last one being SeaWorld last year, and this is like already far beyond what.
I liked this more than when
let's
SeaWorld did their first haunt event.
Although we didn't get to really experience the scare zones because of the rain.
Honestly, the one scare zone that I thought was odd is the one all the way back by Lightning Racer, because that's kind of like a dead end.
Yeah.
So it was a little strange that they put one there instead of like somewhere else in the
But
park.
it had fire.
Yes, it was like visually very cool. I wish that we got to see some of the sliders that
They
were
like
out there.
really like fog here though. Like they
Yes,
really
a
like
lot of fog. They definitely go all out with the
Especially by
atmosphere.
a Great Bear, you could not see it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Very cool
yeah.
ambiance.
No, I recommend coming out here, giving it a try. I think they did a good job. I've been wanting them to do like a scary haunt event for years. So I'm really glad that they finally did.
Yeah.
So come out here to Hersheypark Dark Nights and give it a try. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.